Bon. Je préviens que j'ai jamais joué. Bon. Non, d'abord, on va dire les options. Putain, la possibilité elle est forte. Enfin que pour la...
What will London have to say to you?
Pour les joueurs qui approchent de l'histoire de Vampyr, c'est à peu près une partie importante de l'expérience, mais permettant de boucler l'histoire et explorer Londres avec moins de danger. Le combat est très facile, donc c'est aucune récompense en terminant ce mode sans tuer citoyen. Pour les joueurs qui veulent vivre l'expérience originale, le personnage progresse plus vite si vous tuez des citoyens. Oh! Votre personnage progresse plus vite si vous tuez des citoyens, mais tuer les combats est lié au nombre de citoyens que vous tuez. Ah! Là, c'est les joueurs qui veulent mettre à l'épreuve leur compétence vampirique. Votre pouvoir en tant que vampire est directement lié aux citoyens que vous choisissez de détreindre. Les ennemis sont plus difficiles à tuer et frappent plus fort. Les points d'expérience obtenus en tuant les ennemis en combat se réduisent. Bon, je vais mettre en normal. Plus on note de vie, plus le jeu est facile. Donc faut tuer un maximum de mecs quoi. Sans se faire gauler, sinon ce sera du fight. Bon, en fait, c'est en mode facile. Si tu tues tout le monde, tu tues personne, il n'y aura pas de...
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Okay.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
il a se réveiller. C'est les seuls à s'être fait mort par un vampire, un truc comme ça. Lève-toi mon coco. Tiens, une arme, prends-la, allez hop. Bon. Oh.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Ça doit être sa femme. Il va la mordre. On n'entend presque rien. Ça va mieux? Son frère.
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. No. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening. No, please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled?
Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Kill that thing! Who are you? Stay back! Don't let it out of your sight!
Toi tu vas mourir toi.
Sorry, but you left me no choice.
C'est pas mal qu'on puisse le mordre avant.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry. No, please, stop! Who are you? Fuck, it's fast! What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's... That'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Vampyr, quoi. Ça on a compris.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Oh. Le feu aussi.
I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Ah, ça doit être la guerre, un truc comme ça. Bah oui, 1918.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us,
En fait,
I
le mec,
will find them.
c'est un vampire, il va... Je pense qu'il va se venger. Il va tuer tous ceux qui... Nice. Je vais mourir la gueule avant de mourir. Bon, non. Je vais visiter. Ouais. Les suceurs de sang ne craignent pas le soleil. Quoi? Et ils ne sont pas immédiatement réduits ensemble. S'ils sont touchés par ces rayons, par contre, ça leur fait très très mal. Un jour, j'ai enchaîné un vampire à un arbre afin de voir ce qu'il allait se passer au lever du soleil. Sa peau a noirci en l'espace de quelques minutes, comme si elle brûlait de l'intérieur. Ses yeux et sa chair ont fondu et j'ai vu de mes propres yeux ses os se tortiller toute la journée pour essayer de s'extraire de ces chaînes. Au bout du compte, il n'en est resté qu'un cadavre desséché qui a lentement commencé à se régénérer dès que le soleil a disparu de l'horizon. Je lui ai coupé la tête afin de le détruire pour de bon. Mais lorsque j'ai fait la même expérience avec du feu, il n'est resté du suceur de soin qu'un tas de sang, dont il n'est jamais revenu. Le feu est donc notre arme de prédilection. Mes frères, le meilleur moyen de nous débarrasser d'un vampire est de le brûler. Issu de connaître tes ennemis, commandant, ok. Faiblesse des vampires. C'est le feu. Bon, logiquement, ça va être comme tout le monde, ça va être le feu, l'ail, je sais pas quoi, l'archant ou un truc comme ça.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it in shadow takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Mais comment ça se fait qu'on connaît
That's
ça
impossible.
alors qu'on est inconscient? Ce qu'on appelle le karma. Et on peut se laver. Je commence à décider.
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as gold.
Who goes there?
The prayer summoned by warrior song. The child born from darkness must take scent of his power.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Et Chaine. Bonjour, homme mort. Une seringue. Un pistolet. Je vais le garder. Je suis un vampire, hein. Putain, pas besoin de pistolet, wesh.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
There's time. I can save him.
On
That's
est
the
médecin.
enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
Ouais, j'en ai tué plein pourtant. « 15 secondes de rechargement, putain. » Ouais, non, c'est bon, il y a trop. Ah, on va dormir, nice.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
Non, 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 non. Non, 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 non.
Rational thinking only.
Non, 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 non. Non, non, non. Je veux pas tirer. Je suis obligé de tirer de toute façon. Voilà, j'ai fini le jeu, trop cool. va se passer du coup? Une balle dans le cœur et tu meurs pas? Au moins il a dormi. Eh, filé par balle, hein.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is. As mad as the moon.
Ça doit être le mec qui m'a mordu. Qui parle. Les lits des refuges vous permettent de vous reposer et d'évoluer. Dépensez des points d'expérience pour monter en niveau et améliorer vos compétences vampiriques. Commencez en sélectionnant la compétence autophagie. Vous consommez votre propre sang pour soigner instantanément les dégâts normaux et aggravés. Oh! Une attaque à courte portée qui peut découper toute créature vivante devant vous. Ok. Vous projetez une lance faite de sang qui peut transpercer les ennemis devant vous. Ouh, ça j'aime bien. Vous placez un nuage d'ombre à vos pieds ou à ceux de vos cibles. Le nuage explose après quelques secondes, infligeant des sérieux dégâts. La griffe et la lance. On a déjà des armes au corps à corps, donc on va mettre des trucs de loin. Non, je vais tester si je peux acheter les griffes. Ah, je peux pas. Voilà. Ah merde, il y a morsure et tout. On augmente la quantité de dégâts infligés lorsque vous utilisez une morsure de combat. Ouais, tout a besoin d'au moins 300. Ouais, donc je pourrais en acheter.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad.
La nuit est de nouveau là. Je suis à Londres désormais, quelque part dans les docks de l'East End. J'imagine que je ne connais pas cette zone de la ville. Tout ce que je sais, c'est qu'il y a un assassin ici, quelqu'un qui se prend aux résidents, qui les massacre et boit leur sang. Oui, c'est moi. Est-ce pour les rendre comme lui? Ah non, c'est pas moi. Est-ce cela qui m'est arrivé? Oui, ma pauvre Marie, ma pauvre sœur, je dois suivre ces traces de sang, trouver des réponses. Peut-être devrais-je commencer par trouver ce qui est arrivé à cet endroit pendant que je n'étais pas là, puis je découvrais qu'il m'a infligé tout ceci, qui a fait de moi ce que je suis désormais. Identifier et confronter le vampire qui m'a créé direct? Maintenant. Bah putain.
But then, it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Pourquoi il veut pas courir là? Tout à l'heure il courait. Ah ouais. Oula. Bonjour. Bon, je vais devoir sortir.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
What?
My head's spinning.
Yes.
Come out, you coward!
I cannot enter.
Clever fucking beasts!
Rien que je peux prendre là parce que. Bon, non, bon.
It's locked, all right.
La nourriture... Ah, bonjour toi. Pieu usé. Les armes main gauche peut être utilisées en appuyant sur la touche triangle. Ah, clé de l'abri. Ah, voilà, j'ai les clés. Alors, main gauche. Alors, si je fais... Wow. Donc là, j'ai les clés, donc je vais y aller. Je vais les chercher. Comme j'ai des clés, je peux l'ouvrir.
It's locked.
Mais... Bon. On va pas faire chier.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Pour épée infliger des dégâts.
Die, vermin!
Oh! Écoute-toi! Ça fait mal, hein?
A strength. A
R1
strength
pour
I
utiliser
never
une
knew I had.
R1.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
This shouldn't be possible.
Die,
I
vermin!
know every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
C'est quoi le bel, hein?
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Si, ça par contre. Votre héros et votre père ont besoin de vous, engagez-vous dans l'armée britannique pour donner courage frère au frère. Ok. Votre héros et père ont besoin de vous.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you.
Oh,
For what happened to us.
bonjour petit rat.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right. The
Si,
dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked.
it's locked.
I cannot enter. I have this thirst for blood.
Il y a rien ici? Non.
What will London have to say to me?
Attends, par contre, la sensibilité, ça doit être en agilité. Charmé. Oh.
It's locked.
Des
I've so
questions.
many questions unanswered.
Ah. Ça doit servir à un bout d'un moment l'argent. Bon, on va encore combattre.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Toi, tu vois, il y a un mec qui va arriver, ils vont dire ah, c'est toi le monstre, obligé.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant. At last, a little life.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Oh, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir...
Yes?
No funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Pas de problème. 1500 XP.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
J'aimerais bien boire leur sang, mais bon.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
Shh. I think someone is eavesdropping.
Please, sir. You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Say it's a vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word with anyone.
Putain.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Bon, c'est que la croix de Jésus.
And who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I am performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Je suis pas sûr.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Explication.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Vas-y, il sert à rien, le mec. Oh! Si.
Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
Je sais pas encore. Je sais pas comment faire pour le mordre encore. Interroger les résidents.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Je reviens vite.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
D'accord.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
He didn't deserve this. Evening, sir.
Can
Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
On disait bien qu'il était bourré.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
En tant que vampire, vous avez besoin de sang humain pour évoluer. La barre de qualité du sang d'un citoyen indique l'expérience que vous gagnerez si vous nourrissez ces indices. Déverrouiller augmente la quantité d'expérience reçue.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
You again. What can I do for you?
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Damn it.
Can I have some privacy, please? Please, leave me alone.
Tiens, je prends ton argent. Lui, il en sait beaucoup. Ce connard, il aimerait bien voir son sang. Si je passe ici, comme ça, incognito.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
You best talk to Tom.
C'est quoi? Bonne journée.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city?
Les traces de sang.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Et c'est pas lui.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Il a pas l'évitement déchiré, donc c'est pas l'homme qu'on cherche.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Alors, multiplement, % qu'un de ces satanés sur des sons est le responsable de trouver le monstre et d'éliminer au plus vite. Ouais, c'est un chasseur de vampires. C'est très prudent, la prochaine. Je sais que nous manquons d'hommes dans cette partie de la ville. Mais n'envoyez pas des bleus inquiétés sur cette affaire. Si mon intuition est la bonne, nous avons affaire à un véritable fou furieux qui tue toutes les nuits. Comme toujours, fouillez d'abord les endroits abandonnés comme les vieilles maisons, les sous-sols, les égouts, les entrepôts désaffectés. Détruisez sur des sang. Mes frères.
These men. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Bien sûr que je peux l'atteindre. Allez hop. Oh. Ah merde. Oh là là, on va rentrer dedans, ça va être la guerre. C'est mal, hein. Connard. Oh, j'ai eu des balles, enfin. Équipez-vous d'une arme à distance, puis appuyez sur triangle pour utiliser un fusil de dégâts standard et dégâts. N'oubliez pas de munitions.
Ammunition crate. Good.
Alors.
I may need a lot.
What?
Bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Oh, ah nice, ok. C'est comme ça. Et 3 pour opérer. Ouais, t'inquiète, je sais. Quoi? Certains ennemis sont plus résistants à certains types. Il existe 4 types. Corps à corps, ok. Distance. Pouvoir sans ténébreux, c'est quoi ça? Sang et ténèbres. L'orange indique une résistance moyenne. Et le rouge indique une forte résistance. Ok, donc il est plus à distance et moyen encore à corps.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You ever known McCullum to be wrong about anything? Right.
Bonjour toi.
It ain't human! Filthy piece of shit!
Oh là 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 là.
That's this nest of them cleaned out. There's one of them! Stupid beasties! Salute!
Oh, de belles kills. Ouais, ta mère. Ah, garde. Ah bon, bah je vais dire du coup. En fait, c'est trop long. Flemme de chez Flemme. Tiens, on peut aller en haut. Ah. Fusil de chasse à canoncier. 160, ah oui. Peut-être que je vais me l'équiper. Hein. Ah, par contre, j'ai que 2 balles, ouais. Il regrouille souvent près des refuges plus facilement. Coucou petit rat. Ah nice, on va pouvoir. Morceau de poignée. Je sais toujours pas à quoi ça sert. Bon, on va améliorer nos compétences. Alors, santé. Tiens, défensive. Vous créez une barrière invisible. Vous figez le sang. Sans défense. Vous créez une barrière invisible. Ça serait stylé. Ah merde, j'ai que 400. Ouais, mais tout coûte 600 ici. La nuit. Augmente votre santé. Allez, on va faire ça. Allez. Ah, belle journée. Ils ont respawn, putain. Là.
I cannot enter. Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Ouh, bonjour toi. Arme à deux mains.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I must have more. Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. You are my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Coucou toi. Tiens, prends-toi ça dans la gueule. Oh. Bon. Je crois que je préfère... Eh mais il est chiant. Moi aussi je peux être mort, connard. Eh.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
We knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
J'ai même pas eu le temps de lire. Les armes à deux mains, c'est vraiment pas mon style.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Bon, on va... Gourdin usé.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Bonjour. Les nouveaux vêtements seraient pas mal aussi.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Uh-huh.
So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Allez, va t'habiller. Pembroke. Oh, c'était drôle. Putain, c'est une journée brutale, ça.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Arrête de me serrer la main, toi. Connard.
It's locked, all right.
Ah, le con.
You can do better than that. Nah. It's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the source of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
J'aimerais bien boire son sang.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Afin de boire votre poids, vous devez d'abord le charmer pour attirer le radier le car votre niveau de charme est supérieur à la résistance du citoyen. What?
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
On gagne énormément d'expérience, mais cela aura des conséquences sur la suite de l'aventure. On apprend plus ce soir avec le grandit, c'est le moins de l'expérience que vous tenez. M'en bats les couilles, je le bois, y'a quoi?
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you.
Achète. Oh yes, c'est qu'à une main. Oh ça c'est nice. Oh ça c'est nice de fou.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide-and-seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Flemme. Quand je bois du sang, j'ai beaucoup plus d'XP, donc mais merde, j'ai pas besoin de la suivre.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Aïe aïe aïe.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Ah. Tartrate ferreux, solution d'hypochlorite de sodium.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Pas que ça à faire. Poudre d'aluminium. Bon. Là j'ai 1000, je pourrais prendre une grosse compétence. Donc soit brume, vous placez un nuage d'ombre, ok. Coup de portée qui peut découper toute créature vivante devant vous. Ça serait nice. D'abord je vais prendre plein de petits trucs, je pense que ce serait mieux. Augmente votre endurance. Ouais, endurance aussi. Augmente votre capacité sanguine. Augmente votre quantité de sang absorbé lorsque vous utilisez une morceau en combat. Augmente le nombre de balles. Vous pouvez maintenant transporter 3 sérums sur vous. Lancez sur la cible une vitesse surnaturelle et lui atterrissez dessus pour infliger des dégâts. Ok. Je vais augmenter les dégâts. Allez. Chaque nuit, les conséquences de vos actes peuvent améliorer ou dégrader la situation sanitaire du quartier. Celle-ci peut aussi se détériorer si des maladies se propagent parmi ses citoyens. Événement majeur dans le quartier. Plus vous tuez de citoyens, plus un quartier deviendra inhabile. Si la situation sanitaire d'un quartier tombe sous le seuil critique, ce quartier profond un chaos. Il n'appartiendra qu'à vous de décider le sort d'un quartier. Donc si on le met en critique, on peut faire plein de trucs. Ah, j'ai compris. En fait, si... Je crois que c'est ça. Hein. Si eux tous, là, on arrive à les tuer ou des trucs comme ça, comme lui, ben ça descend, ça descend, ça descend. Et lui, après, on pourra le bouffer. Et 6000 XP. Je te dis...
Time to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Mais regarde les yeux. Comment un mec peut avoir confiance? Hop. Bah tiens. Alors là si, ouais 65 dégâts ça sert à rien. Bon faut descendre.
I cannot enter. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Je sais même pas il sert à quoi mon L1. Vous consommez votre propre sang pour soigner cet aimant. Dégâts normaux et aggravés. Ah voilà, ok. Oh, ça veut dire quoi la tête là à 60 mètres? Ok. Mhm. En fait, notre but c'est pas de faire le bien, c'est juste de se venger. Du coup, on gagne le plus d'XP possible pour gagner des compétences et se venger. Bon, je reviens encore, je vais chercher un truc à boire. J'ai trop soif. Hop là. Trouver des ingrédients médicaux utiles dans la vieille morgue. Quelque chose me dit que c'est pas safe ici. Ah oui, oui. Ouh, louloulou, ça fait peur. Putain, mais ça fait peur alors que je sais que je suis plus choqué. Ah mais non, je sors. Oh le con. Je suis trop con. Je sais pas à quoi sert la jauge de sang. Que ils disent les rats et tout. Faut me dire à quoi ça sert ton truc de sang là. En tout cas, je trouve il est pas mal le jeu. Bon. encore rentrer. Quelle heure? Putain, il est 5 heures. Même pas fatigué quoi. Vous pouvez soigner les dégâts gravés en utilisant la compétence autophagie, en buvant du sang humain ou bien en vous reposant. Ah, je crois que ça sert à ça ma jauge de sang. En fait, mon L1 qui fait que je bois mon propre sang, je crois que je régénère mon propre sang avec la barre rouge. Et quand j'appuie sur L1, ça boit ma barre rouge. Ouais, ça doit être un truc comme ça. Bonjour, il y a quelqu'un? Non, personne.
It's locked.
Ouais, je suis seul. Bonjour toi.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Ouh, la clé du sous-sol. Oh. Bon.
I cannot enter.
Et tout est fermé ici aussi.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Wow. Putain. Je viens d'avoir des frissons. Bonjour vous. Oui tiens. J'espère que ça t'a fait mal.
These skulls feed from corpses in hospital hands. End of the plot.
Ah, c'est sauvage. Tiens, prends ça. Ah, mais il mord direct. Nickel. Ah, il est pas mort.
It's locked, all right.
Vous avez obtenu une nouvelle arme main gauche qui est là pour absorber directement du sang. Ouais, non. Même si ça serait stylé, mais bon. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Ils sont chiants à gueuler. Ils me font des frissons. Ouais, tiens, on va tester. Ouais, ça va. Alors lui. Connard. Oula. Je me disais bien. What? 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 C'est quoi ça? What?
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Bah bois? Écoute si c'est tentant. Ah écoute. Moi si je peux boire, je bois. Ah là. Alors, ça, voilà, c'est restaurer immédiatement 300 points de vie, puis 150 points de vie sur 15 secondes. C'est nickel. Oula. Non, qui... Oula. Et arrêtez de taper comme ça, ça fait peur aussi. Oh. Oh. Bon, 1200 XP là, je pense que je vais me prendre un petit truc quand même. Je vais m'acheter un petit truc, je pense que je vais m'acheter les griffes. En haut? Ah ok. J'ai compris. Le mec à qui je dois rendre portefeuille. Oh non, il est en bas. Qui a oublié son portefeuille? Qui a oublié son portefeuille? Ah non, bon. Pour la fatigue. What?
You always knew the words to calm.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Les maladies font baisser la qualité du sang des citoyens. Soignez-les avec mon médicament. Ouais, je vais aller me reposer, je pense. D'abord, je vais aller me reposer. What? Ah, nickel! Je pourrais rentrer direct comme ça dans mon appart. Ok, donc déjà, on va acheter ces petites griffes. La quantité de sang absorbé. Je suis déjà niveau 8, putain. Alors, voilà. R2. Il faut que je fasse attention.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Tiens, je peux sortir pas là.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
C'est pas la meuf vampire quand même.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Ah non.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night. Before vanishing into thin air.
Ah non, c'est elle.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time.
Ah si, c'est elle.
My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Bien sûr, je vais le croquer, wesh.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
Bon.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient, or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions, and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
You are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Je te jure, c'est une salope, elle est pas obligée. Grosse salope. On a eu derrière.
Consider the offer from that Cadogan fella.
no respect. What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here. You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Oh, putain.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Oui.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Oui.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying. that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Mais pourtant j'ai vu tout. Eh, vas-y, tu sais quoi?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Non, faut la charmer.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Je la bouffe, putain de merde.
You may lack the resources, but we have some of the most brilliant minds in London.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansey's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Alors toi... 4, t'es pas sérieux.
Do you need my assistance?
Not at all. I'm sure that you are used to gaining people's trust with your impressive skills. Well, it will not be the case with me.
4.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Mec, 4 pour le charmer, de ma gueule.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Combien? 800 000.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them? Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippins. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
On a dit sur 2 terres de pipette.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, When you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
J'ai pas compris ce qui vient de se passer, mais bon. Je vais te manger. Je vais te manger tout cru. Te manger. Je vais boire ton sang. Pas mal de jeux. En fait, il faut parler à tout le monde pour connaître plein d'indices et pouvoir connaître plein d'infos personnelles et pouvoir les charmer pour pouvoir les bouffer, quoi.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Bah tiens, plutôt de rentrer. Je ne détecte aucune présence. What? C'était quoi ce bruit? Pourquoi il y a du sang?
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
What? Alors, 70 dégâts. Oh non, c'est à... Oh ouais, mais c'est à deux mains. Pas que ça va faire, moi. What? Faut aller où? Pas trop compris. En fait, il fallait aller tout droit. Bonjour toi. What the heck?
What sort of creature is this?
Ça se voit pourtant, c'est un loup-garou. What? What? Super. J'ai pas peur, il fait juste mal. Des sales têtes. Putain, mais qu'est-ce que c'est? Bon. Vois ça, mon petit. Mais putain, mais... Oh, les boissons sang. Bon, alors ça on va mettre le... What? va le bâtard. Bon.
Here's what's left of him.
Si vous êtes malade, que vous n'avez pas d'argent, qui que vous soyez, d'où que vous veniez, Dorothée là pour vous aider, sans interrompre, sans frais, sans question. Trouvez la maison de Darius Petrescu, présentez cela. Ah ok,
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Laisse-moi te manger. Bon. Pourrait ne pas survivre l'année prochaine. Allez lui porter secours. Ah bon?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating.
Non, je vais
I'm
le
sure you'll
manger.
feel better if you do.
Rom rom, rom rom, rom rom. Cadavre.
Newton, don't be sorry. We'll meet again soon, and we will be serene and beautiful.
Mais oui, moi mon but c'est de le mettre en mode KO et comme ça je pourrais enfin tuer le prêtre, enfin le chef de l'hôpital et comme ça je le boufferai, je boire son sang, il me donnera 6000 d'XP donc 6000 d'XP mec, ça se refuse pas donc faut qu'à la fin ce soit le cas où je puisse le charmer. Allez. Ouh, 2000. Où toi? Ah ouais, chapelle. Bon, d'abord je vais me reposer. Il faut que j'aille améliorer toutes mes compétences là. Allez. Utilisez votre endurance pour monter dans les ombres et devenir invisible pour la plupart des ennemis. Se déplacer dans cet attaque consomme encore plus d'endurance, vous sortez des ombres si vous attaquez, esquivez ou alors vous entendez. J'aimerais bien améliorer ma santé. Ok. Non, augmente votre régénération, oui. Augmente votre régénération de vie lorsque vous utilisez une morsure de combat. Ah non, c'est pas ça, c'est... Augmente quand ils sont absorbés, voilà. Bouclier de sang. Bon, attends. Si ça marche pas... Tiens, je vais prendre ça, écoute. Ouais, non, le but c'est vraiment de tuer tout le monde. Oh non, on peut pas utiliser truc d'ombre, là, je l'ai acheté pour rien. En vrai, peut-être que je pourrais changer par là. Ouais, non, écoute, ça s'en bat les couilles. Bon, faut que je me rende à Whitechapel. What? Niveau 18, mec. Oh my god. Mec, niveau 18. Niveau 18. What the fuck? Faut que j'aille dans des endroits où tu dois être niveau 18. Putain. On vous a offert une relative immortalité. Ouais. Je vais quand même y aller. Cette fois-ci, je te laisse mon coco. Mais non, mais... Putain. Ouais, je crois que je vais avoir besoin de ça, mon petit coco. Putain, il me demande d'aller dans un endroit, mec. J'espère au moins je récupérerai quelque chose, hein, parce que...
It's locked.
Niveau combien, s'il te plaît? Niveau combien, s'il te plaît? Niveau 5, c'est sérieux? bonne journée, je fuis. Bâtard. Ouais, je suis désolé.
What happened?
Je crois que je suis de
Who
bon.
are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Bon mec.
Was I that evil to deserve such punishment? My only regret is that no one will mourn me, for I have never been loved.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Putain.
It's an agent! Kill him! I'll send you back in a fucking grave!
Ah mais merde, c'est un vampire lui aussi, il peut me voir. Oh le con. Enfin un vampire. Ça même pas du... On sait quand on va arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Je vais reprendre après, un jour peut-être. Allez.